Swami Pradeep. In today's subject or topic, I'm going to talk about faith. What is faith? In our daily life, we would have heard that have faith in what you do. Whether it's a job you're seeking, a relationship you are having, everything we say have faith in it. But what exactly is faith? Faith, there are several dimensions to it, okay? So let me try to explain as much as possible in the different dimensions of what exactly is faith is. First aspect, we need to know that when we say have faith, it means that we believe in certain things or something which is partially true, but it may not be actual truth. You understand? It's partially true, hence we believe in that and we have faith in that and we go forward. The actual truth will be known or seen only after we go through that process of having faith in what we do or what we believe in. So this is the main aspect of faith. And the next one would be when you have faith in something, it doesn't give you any room of questioning, doubt, or being skeptic about what you have faith in for. You understand? When you have faith in something, you cannot have doubt over that. You cannot question over that. The moment you start questioning, the moment you have a doubt, faith cannot exist there. Does it mean that we blindly do things in faith? No, that's not the question. Before you have faith in doing things, or before you endeavor in doing things, what you believe in, introspect, try to understand what exactly you want to do. Go through all permutation, combination, analyzation, introspect everything what you want to do. The moment you feel yes to some extent, as I told you in the beginning, faith is not complete truth, it's partial. So partial you believe, yes, I think I'm going for something which is worthwhile, something which is really I need it, then you have that faith, go with it with complete conviction. The faith should have complete conviction without any doubt, without any questioning, and then you go for it. You will get what you want, because you are going to infuse that energy in that faith of belief. As I told you, don't doubt. You cannot have even an iota of a doubt or skepticism when you go for what you are seeking with faith. The moment you bring doubt, questioning into faith, it gets polluted. Completely it gets polluted. Faith doesn't exist over there. And the next aspect is, there's another beautiful truth. In faith, when you have to have faith, you need to have trust. Without trust, faith cannot exist again. I'll give you an example. In any relationship we have, whether be it husband, wife, father, mother, brother, any relationship, relationship exists on the basis of trust. The moment the trust is absolute, then you believe in that relationship. You have faith in that relationship. A husband has complete faith in his wife, or wife in her husband, that my husband or my wife or my mother or father will take care of me, will love me, will not deceive me, will not cheat me, will not hurt me, will be there always with me. You see, it's because of that trust. The moment that trust is broken through some kind of an act which hurts the other person, the trust is broken. The moment the trust is broken, faith is also broken then. Afterward, the relationship may or may not continue. Even if it continues, it will always be skeptical. So faith doesn't exist there. Why? Because the trust is already broken. So before you have faith in anything, have trust in yourself and trust in the person or the thing you believe you're going after. You have it. You wanted it rather. And along with the trust, you should be completely convinced without any doubt. The moment you do that, that aspect of faith can bring in miracles in your life. I'm telling you, I myself have experienced it several times in my life. One example, it's my own life experience, which has happened almost 25, 30 years back when I was in the mid-20s. I was going through a very rough patch in my life. I was going through severe adversity in my life. But still managing. What is that is, still I believe in God. I believe in myself. And I had that absolute faith in myself and in my God Almighty. So I used to visit, I stay in Chennai. I used to travel to Kerala, my hometown or my birthplace, where we have a very, very powerful temple called Shabarimala. This Shabarimala is the abode of Lord Ayyapan, okay, or we call Dharma Shastra. I used to visit 2 to 3 times. About this temple, about this God, you want to know more about it, I would request you to listen to one Shri Arvind Subramanian. Shri Arvind Subramanian's video, or another fantastic person, Miss Sinu Joseph. Both these personalities, I don't know personally, I've never met them nor spoken to them, neither they do know me, but they have explained wonderfully about this significance, beauty of this traditional, that temple, that value. So you can refer to that. I'll give you a link in my description column also. Okay. So what I did is, during the mid-20s, I didn't have a job, financial, was very, very poor, was struggling. So I happened to go to that temple during that time. So when that temple is situated in a mountain top, which is around 5 kilometers trekking. And it's very steep. Let me tell you, very steep trekking it is. 5 kilometers from the place we started is called Pamba. There's a beautiful river called Pamba from there. So I took my bath in river Pamba and I started climbing the mountain. I've never, every time when I go, I just go easy, no much difficulty. On this day, while I was climbing, I would have climbed around 1.5 or 2 kilometers roughly. I was so exhausted. I was gasping for breath. I couldn't move an inch. I was thinking, what's happening? I'm feeling like my muscle cannot move anymore. I was so exhausted. So what I did, I saw a place, a boulder of rock. I went there and I sat down and I took my palm and buried my face like this. And I was just sitting there. What's happening? Why am I so tired? Why am I not able to move or walk? That was going in my hand. But let me tell you, I never thought came into my mind to retreat or go back. No. Nothing like that. It was just that I want to go up the hill and visit that temple and have the darshan of the deity. That is all was there in my mind. But here I am sitting exhausted, gasping for breath, unable to even move. For a few minutes I was just sitting like that. Let me tell you, someone came and touched my shoulder and said, in Malayalam, this dialect is in Malayalam, Shakti Tarani Ayyappa. That is all I heard. Somebody touched and I heard a voice, Shakti Tarani Ayyappa. That means energy to be given by Ayyappa. Shakti means energy or strength. That is all. The moment, that touch, and along with that voice, for a few seconds, I felt my whole body rejuvenated with energy. Unexplainable energy surged all over my body. I felt so transformed, so energetic. For a few seconds I was stunned, and it was beautiful. And then I opened my eyes and lifted my heads up and saw, who was that who touched my body and blessed me. I couldn't see anybody near me. At least in the 20-meter radius, I saw few people climbing around 20 meters away, and some of them down, but none of them within my radius. I didn't question, I felt so blessed. Started walking. To cut the story short, went there, had the darshan of that Lord Ayyappa. I'm telling you, it's one amazing feeling when you have the darshan over there. You feel transformed. It's such a beautiful experience I had. And then I came back, after I reached home. You know what? In the porch of my house, I saw one newspaper lying down, because I was surprised seeing the newspaper. Why? Because we have stopped purchasing newspaper at least a month back. I called my sister-in-law and asked her, did you order for newspaper today? She said, no. I'm saying after I came back from Kerala, when I visited, just I was entering my house after a few days from the visit of the pilgrimage. I saw this newspaper. I said, fine. I was sitting in the porch, going through the newspaper, and one, caption captured my eye. That is, looking for people for US cruise liner job vacancy was there. I'm not mentioning the name or anything. I just applied. Trust me, I got a call for the interview, attended, and I was selected in the first list of the candidates. In a cruise liner, I went, within a month I got my US visa, and I'm out there in the job. So, faith can do miracle. I'm telling you, this is just one simple example. By God's grace, I've gone through a lot of experiences, and also people around me. So when you have absolute faith, not blind faith, I'm saying not blindfolded faith, absolute faith with conviction, it can do miracles in life. But as I told you, the moment you bring even an iota of a doubt or a skepticism, then the faith, that energy cannot work for you. This is what we call positive thinking also. The moment you doubt, you are finished. It's over. But Does it mean that we just need to blindly follow? No, absolutely no. As I told you, you need to question, you need to understand what you're going after, or what you're seeking after, or what you are having. The moment, once you're clear in your thoughts, then go for it. That is what faith is all about, as I told you. Faith cannot coexist with doubt, questioning. Not possible. Faith exists with absolute conviction, with trust and belief. That is what faith is. When you have that, your relationship becomes so beautiful. You have faith in your spouse with love. It's beautiful, that relationship is. Obviously, it has to be reciprocated from the other side also. But don't bother, it will be reciprocated if your love is pure, true, with faith. If you have faith with care, with love, with forgiveness, your relationship with your family, with your friends, and with this world will be beautiful. If you have faith with belief and with perseverance, you will achieve success in your business, in your job, in your studies, in your sports, in your career. And if you have faith with pure love and absolute pure devotion, you will experience God. You will experience the blissness of God. That is what faith is. So, let me conclude with one more story about faith. It's a beautiful story. Once in a town lived a poor lady who was struggling for her life and livelihood. So she called up local radio station and she informed them that I'm struggling by God's grace. Can you guys help me with something? God will bless you all. I know God is hearing you. Okay, I believe in my God, that I will not be let down. So, a man who is a non-believer of God, he heard this. And what he did, he called his secretary and told that secretary, I'm giving you some money. Please buy some food and hand over this money to that old lady and tell her this was delivered by a devil. Okay? Secretary said, okay sir, I will do it. She took that money, bought some food, went to the poor lady's house, and she gave that money and food. That old lady felt so nice, so grateful. She was so happy. And she thanked that lady, the secretary rather. The secretary asked her, that old lady, don't you want to know who gave you this? You know what the lady said? My dear friend, if God decides to give, even the devil obeys. Okay? That's the power of faith, my friends. That's the power of faith. With this, I conclude my session. So, have faith, have confidence, and live a beautiful life. Thank you. God bless you all.